welcome back. I did an eye look today. Hope you can see. I used the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. I think that's how you say it. I already did everything. I'm gonna show you how I finished this amazing look. It was very simple, so you don't have to worry. Kind of one thing I would like is more dark shades. If you haven't seen it, I hope you can see it properly. It has a lot of light shades, which is kind of difficult to blend your eyeshadow with, but I did it and it looks good, I think. Anyways, so I'll tell you how I did this. Beautiful. Look. At first I started with Utopia. It was too light, so I moved on to Off Balance, and this is Utopia, and this is Off Balance. This was too light. This showed up onto my skin, which was perfect. I just blended it into my crease, and but I went with Off Balance, and then I moved on to Hot Mess, which was a bit darker, and then I wet my brush. I used a brush which was flat. I don't know. It was flat to pack on the glitter. I used Supernova. I added Fix Plus. What I usually do, I take the shade, pack it onto my brush, and then add Fix Plus to make sure that the eyeshadow does not get worse, or it will get damaged if you make it wet. So I added this onto my lids, and then I added also a little bit, not a lot, just a little of Nibela. It's this shade right here. This is pink and this is more purple. Yeah, purple blue. And that's it. That's for the whole eye look. And then I went on to my lower lash line. I did the same thing that I did on my top lid. I took the Off Balance shade and blend it in, and then I took Hot Mix, and I forgot, I took Vortex. It's a more dark purple. I took that into the crease also to make it a bit, I don't know, I thought it needed something dark. So I took Vortex and I also added it in, and then I added Supernova just here. And also I didn't take this one onto my lower lashes, like I didn't think it needed it, so I just took Supernova. And that's for my eye look. I love it. I think I just wish it had more darker shades. I think it will, if you want to do an eye look or different eye look every time, you're kind of stuck with the light shades. If you're lighter skin, it would be okay for you, but if you're darker, it won't work. But it's good if you want to try it. And then for my face, what I did, the first step I did was I color corrected under my eyes using the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in the shade Medium to Deep. I added it under my eyes to color correct, and then I usually, what I usually do is add my concealer and my contour and then my foundation. I just love it that way. And then I use the Instant Age Anti-Age Eraser Concealer from Maybelline in the shade, oh, I don't know. Does it have the shade here? No, it does not. I think it was... can I? No. I don't know. I can't find the shade. And then I used my Fenty Matchsticks and Mocha to contour. I just added it in my cheekbones, on my nose, on my forehead. And then I moved on to my foundation, which was, I used two foundation today, as I usually do. I love using two foundation because I have a lot of foundations and I want to use them, and the only way I know how is to use them both at the same time. So I used the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation in the shade of Maple. I don't like this foundation as much, but I bought it so I have to use it. And then I used Hourglass foundation. This is good, but if you have oily skin, it's not that great. You will be oily in like 5 seconds. In Golden Tan. And then I baked under my eyes. I blended in my foundation. I baked under my eyes. I usually bake under my eyes to make sure it doesn't crease, because again, I have oily skin and all my everything I do will just rub off my face, so I have to make sure it's gonna stay on my face the whole time. So I baked under my eyes using the Revolution banana powder. I usually let it sit there for maybe 5 seconds. I don't let it sit there a lot because I don't want to, because it makes you kind of dry and I don't want to do that. And then I did my bronzer. I used the Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Dark, and then I used my Morphe blush palette. Yeah, blush palette, and I used the shade MUA. So the shade right here. And then I moved on to highlight, and I used a loose highlighter. I love this highlighter. It's the Artist Couture highlighter in the shade Concealer. Yeah, it's called Diamond Glow Powder. And I think, what was my next step? I curled my lashes, added mascara, the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara, and then for my lips, I used the MAC Whirl lipstick with a little bit of, where is it? I hope I find it. Yeah, it's the Ofra. I have this mini Ofra long lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Ball Harbor. Yeah, I just because it's too light, so I added this one, which is a bit darker. I just added it around. I outlined my lips using this, and then I added Fix Plus, which is my favorite thing. Every time I finish it, I buy a new one. A lot of people say it's like fancy water, but I love how my skin looks when I use it, and I'm kind of obsessed, and I can't go on without using it. Use it if you want to. If you can purchase it, I recommend you do it because it's fantastic. And I usually use it after I'm done with everything. And if you're oily skin, don't put on too much. Don't spray too much because again, it will make you oily. If you're dry skin, go crazy. And yeah, that's my whole look. it taught you something. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is a new way that I did my makeup. I kind of didn't talk, but maybe next time I will talk and do my look. Yeah. This is it. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you, and maybe I'll see you in my next video.